Welcome, Derek.
Right.
Hey, my name's Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just turned 5 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday the 14th for me, 14th of May. Right, let's just share this screen to start with. This one. Just a disclaimer or a risk disclosure and a welcome to this analysis session. So, yeah, there's a full risk disclosure and a little bit about us as live session traders there too. So, right, let's go and look. Must admit, I had a look yesterday. I haven't sort of been prompted to take too much yet. I'll just share across trading news. There we go. We'll just go down through the pairs and have a look. So, I'll tell you what, I've never, I don't know if you ever seen this, Darren. I've never seen a triangle inside the rail. But that's an interesting phenomenon. So anyway, so basically being, selling to that sort of point, overall we've had a buy. As I said, it's come up. We had plenty of red triangles up in here. It has given us one sort of green triangle, but I don't know. I'm not counting that one too much. We'll see. And then if we look, this was Monday, 2 o'clock. So it was just after, that must be New York opened. It basically started to pull back down from New York opened. So that was Monday morning UK time. Bought, came up, broke the fib that we had on it. So went past the 88, up past, came up to this line that I have, which is like a previous high, and basically has dropped off. So I'm looking at this one. Well, it's not telling me much at the moment. I don't know. It's still pretty well sideways, even though it has moved a fair number of pips. This sort of area in here and this down here still hasn't been taken out. Right, there's a fair bit of, right, and there's no real news. Well, sorry, there's no significant news down here that I can see in relation to AUD CAD. The only thing I can say is that there is a budget going to drop tonight, our time tonight. So we'll see how the market sort of perceives that one and how that might change things or not. So Tom, did you get into this and get knocked out with that spike?
No, I'm still in it.
Are you still in it from back over here?
Yeah.
Oh, because you've got your stop loss up above there or above the box, the Tuesday box.
At the top.
Oh, at the top. Okay, no worries. Yeah, so it's playing around with you at the moment.
Man, not really. If you fix that fib to go to the top, you'll see where that spike just hit the 786.
Yeah, 786 right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm looking for it to come across for a minute or however long.
Whatever, yeah.
Not break that one that they just created at 786.
Yeah, and sell.
Bounce off to 618 and sell off.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it will potentially pull back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could bounce across there for a while. I just don't
Yeah.
want it to break that one. If it breaks that one, I'll kill my deal.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. Fair enough. Yeah, it's still just bouncing around a bit. That's right.
Yeah, my eyes were nice and wide this morning watching it buy.
I'm sure. Boom, 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 boom.
The minute I got another colored candle, I was like, okay, I'm cool.
Yeah, so you got when it spiked right up to there and then it started to come back down, you went, oh, beauty.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, worst case
Right.
scenario, I lose a trade, but it's like,
Yeah.
ooh, just hold on. Those are the times when you got to dig deep and say, I'm just going to hold on,
Yeah. I'm going to stay in the
because I still
bus.
think I'm right. If I thought I was wrong, I'd get out of it, but I still think I'm right.
Mm. Well, it's a bit disconcerting, isn't it, when it breaks the most previous sort of highs. That's
Well,
not
yes
a
and
good.
no, because if it's gonna do something, if it's gonna make a move, that's what I want it to do. I want it to go up, hit the 786, sweep the liquidity here in the middle,
Hmm.
not break that one to the left, and then
Hmm.
turn around and come down. I just didn't want it to come up and break the top of the box
Yeah, 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 yeah,
because that's more likely that it's going to continue up.
yeah. Correct. Mm. I was just saying to Darren before, have you ever seen, you don't have the rails, but I'm just saying, I've never seen a triangle inside or on the rail. That that hasn't, I've never seen that since we've been using this X48.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've got it on
Yeah, I don't
yours.
know. I
Well,
I
you
don't
don't,
even have that green arrow. I don't. Yeah, I
oh,
have
right, you don't
I
have,
have two arrows up top, but that's it.
you have two up here.
Uh huh.
Okay. Oh, I've got a series of them. Okay, rightio. And of course, you don't have the rails anymore, so you wouldn't know where they are situated. All right, no worries. And that doesn't sort of, in a way, that doesn't sort of cloud your judgment in relation to it to sell. Okay, good. AUDCHF, let's move on to them. I mean, I've got them all adjusted. So yeah, look at this one, pulled back up as well and did break that high, but didn't break the box. Has come up and nearly touched the 71. Nearly touched the 71. Has created a high low. So we did get a red triangle here. We haven't got any green yet. Not to say that we have to, because we didn't there. But again, it has pulled up, and if you look at structure, it's created higher lows and higher highs. So this one, I'm sort of just sitting. I'd need to have a bit of a breaker structure to be comfortable with this one. Mm. Okay. So no, I haven't got into either of those. I haven't got into any of those trades because none of them sort of set up for me yet. AJ, AJ just keeps, sorry, Darren, I don't mean to rub any salt into the wounds here, but the JPYs seem like they're still slowly, nothing dramatic. They're slowly climbing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's back out of the rails again on the daily. So
On the daily, yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. It's
yeah, these JPYs let me down at the minute. I mean, I've got a few trades that are going quite well, and then I just need the JPYs to turn, and I'm in quite a good position again.
yeah.
Similar to the beginning of the year when I had that run.
On the 3rd of January where you got
Yeah,
into a whole heap of them. Okay, yeah. Where I was asleep at the wheel. So but yeah, it is pulling back up a bit. It is coming closer to the rail, but the rails could push back up too.
But
So
it's way out of the rail on the daily again. Way out again.
yeah, but this was way out as well when it came
Was.
up here, though, Darren. So,
Was.
but you think about it, it's only a couple of weeks, really. Like that's 1, 2, 3 weeks. I mean, it has. That was nice with that, but then this slow climb back up again. But that would have been quite a nice trade, that one. I mean, you think of it's 240 pips, or you could have had a relatively tight stop loss on that. That would have been quite a. Oh, I've not. Have I? Oh no, I did. Sorry. Oh yeah, I didn't move it. I'm just saying, the Tuesday box is not that far away. There's no gap between those, and all we're really looking for is one or more red triangles up here for a nice sellout. There's still this imbalance down here. If you see, it's still sitting down there. The gap between the Tuesday boxes. So yeah, it's
That's the monthly open.
Sorry,
That's
that one.
That's the monthly open.
How do you? What month
Tool I
open
use.
is?
Do you want it?
Do we need it? What's the significance?
I purposely love. I mean, I love it. All it does is it marks out the monthly open and the weekly open, and they act like magnets.
All right, throw it to us.
It automatically sets it in for you.
So what's it called?
Hold on, let me find it.
I mean, I don't know how you. Yeah, okay. It's just that line, is it?
No, hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find the right one. That's the one. Okay, it's ICT everything.
Oh. ICT. Okay, we've got ICT, but
It's ICT everything. Cold brew rush. There it is down there. One more. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay.
And then go into settings for style. And yeah, style. Oh, yeah.
Let's put it on both at the moment.
That should be 61.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Midnight high, historical.
Oh, you want these ticked or unticked?
The only the middle one's ticked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Then untick all the times.
Vertical lines as well, everything.
Yes. You're going down to higher time frame opening price line. There it is, right there.
That one.
Yeah, and put weekly and monthly, and then change the colors so they stand out. Purple, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Just so you could tell them apart, because it's just going to show up as a few dotted lines and a WO.
I'll just do it. I'll make it a purple and a purple. And you turn these off.
The
CB.
standard deviation, SD lines I have on. I don't even know what this.
Yeah, but not these ones.
No, not those.
Labels.
Yeah, the SD lines is on. Let's see, the label I have checked. I have that checked all the way down. Just keep going down. Undo notes for some reason. I don't know. And
You
then
don't
all
know.
those are checked. And then
Oh,
go
they
into
are checked.
style
Uh-huh.
and uncheck boxes, line fills, and tables, lines on price, and then hit save as default.
No, you don't want the values either.
No.
That's a fair bit to do. Right.
See the monthly order? See the weekly order?
Oh, there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You may want to change the colors so they stand out.
Yeah, but I did them. Why don't they show up? Hang on. Maybe only one's not enough. No. Um, let's make it three. Three. Let's see if that
All that
makes
does
a
is just
difference.
the size of the lettering.
Oh, no, it's the size of the dotted. Is it? Or not? No. Yeah, now
Oh,
the
no, you're
dots.
right.
See, the
It's
dots are
dots.
there.
Okay. Let's see. Where would that be?
It's just here. See, the monthly and the weekly are here. I'm on the 2 hour. But
Oh,
you said
yeah.
down here was a monthly. It's or a weekly or something. It's not. It's up here somewhere.
ADJPY. ADJPY. 2 hour. 2 hour. Yeah, my weekly open is at the where yours is, and the monthly is down at 99,200.
Well, the monthly's here because it's the 1st of May.
Hmm.
But yours is down here.
Yeah.
Oh, because it might be that. It would be that week. Right. Right. So yours is probably you're open because you're different time zone.
Right. Right.
See if I change this to Los Angeles. No, it's not doing it. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I don't know. I don't know.
that's okay. You got yours down here somewhere.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. It's nowhere near the month because the month is up here somewhere. It's there
It's got to be something in the
in the settings.
yeah.
Okay. I'll sort that one.
Oh, day of week labels. There it is.
Oh, something
Go
in
back
the
to input.
settings.
Yeah.
Puts.
And go down. Keep going way down, way down, way down. Right there. Label. Label text, day of week.
Here. Oh, here. Label text here. Time.
Yeah, the first.
No,
What is that one?
that's day of week there.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that top one I have turned off.
This one, the
Where it says
label.
label, yeah, I turned that one off. And day of week I also turned off. So it's just the label text. So whatever color you make that is what the W and O is going to be.
Yeah. But that doesn't move it though. See that it's taken off the name, it's taken off the actual words of week and month.
Hmm. Oh, you have
But
high price. Is that right?
Yeah. Share price. See what that says. Oh, yeah. See, that's price. It shows the actual price at the end of the label. So your monthly open price is different to mine.
Yes. I don't
Yours
have
is
price on there.
no, but I'm just saying that's just what it shows. And you can turn it off and back on again. Okay. We'll see. Play with. But that's definitely not down here. Anyway, so AJ, we're looking at potentially where it comes to and then sell back out down here somewhere. At the moment, it's still climbing. Right now, what could occur, again, I'm not saying it will, but you can see the Tuesday box here. There's a change of direction. This came up, went sideways, and then took off in the same direction. It didn't actually change the direction as such. So when we get the Tuesday box, we'll see whether this will continue or whether we'll get a direction change. That's what I'm looking for, and whether we get some sort of a red triangle or not for it. Okay. So that's where I'm saying. I mean, I'm waiting to see the Tuesday and then work out from there. Have a weekly open, is it? So you could potentially use this for a sell entry, Tom. Okay. But once we start to get a sell, it might be a dramatic or not. I mean, you don't know, or we don't know. It might be quite a hefty drop for some reason, but there is, oh, what do we got here? Okay, GDP growth. This is on the 16th. So it'll be just after, okay.
During the Asian
Right.
market.
Yeah, but it's after the Wednesday. So it's after the Tuesday box, after Wednesday. Okay, no worries. You're not. Okay, fair enough. I'll be watching for that then. Hopefully, Darren, that's when it sort of makes its turn to come back down again, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And it could be because that news will be on all of the JPY pairs, so we'll see. Okay, AUD, NZD, I don't take a trade on there. Still, not gonna play. Actually,
I hear you.
it's just look at it. Just look at this rubbish.
I'm starting to hate this damn pair too.
No, don't like it. Well, as I said, AUD, NZD, Euro GBP,
USD CAD's the other one you don't
we'll
like.
leave it. Yeah, USD CAD. We'll look at that later, but also Euro GBP and Euro CHF. That as well is a little bit. Anyway, we'll keep going down the range. Okay, so you don't trade this Singapore, but that's interesting. We have a monthly open way down here and a weekly open here. This has moved significantly. Now, further to my little theory that I'm still testing, still looking at, and you can't, it goes from a red triangle to a green triangle to a red triangle to a green. So in my sort of theory of it is we're still looking at this to sell, right? It doesn't mean it won't go back to a red triangle. That's not, but if you look at it, I haven't changed this with the fib. It has poked up and through the 88. I don't like it. it just means that this is creating higher lows and higher highs. If it breaks the 100 up here and it comes back up, well, fair enough. But I'd be looking this to break structure, pull back, and then go back down. So I'm not getting into a trade on this one until I can see some structure change in this one. Canary in the coal mine for me, AUD USD, it's still going sideways. It did exactly the same thing as ACAD and AUD CHF. If you look, the monthly open is down there. So this was the 1st of May down here. Did a big push up because we're just nearly to the middle of the month. That was a big push up. We have an imbalance down in here. This still hasn't come down to take this out at all. And there's more imbalance back down here as well from a fair value gap. Lots of fair value gap down there. And so just again, it just keeps creating this little higher. Now, this made it just like the AUD CAD. Oh, you can't see because of this thing. I'll move it over. It came up and nearly touched the 78.6 and dropped off. Now, were you in this one as well, Tom? Because ACAD.
Yeah, I'm still in it.
Okay, you're still in that too.
I'm down 3 pips.
Okay.
I don't like that it broke the box,
No,
but it did hit the 78.6 and stop.
Yeah. Well, again, I'd be looking at it's yeah, if it breaks down past here, where's that? That's the weekly open just there. How can it do that? That's based on something else. That's not right, is it? Hang on, I've got to find out where is a dot from. Oh, it's from that one. Oh, yeah, it is the weekly open. Yep, no worries. It is actually correct. It's on the right candle. Yeah, if we come down and we break this low and we pull back up and then go, I'll be looking at a sell from that point. But I think structurally it's going to have to break a low. It's going to have to break a structure here somewhere for me to feel comfortable with it for a sell, for it to come back down, at least down into this zone here. Okay, let's go. Tom, I hope it gets, might be the budget later tonight. So it's going to be where will it be? Just after London Open. I think the Treasurer, I mean, they've said most of the stuff that's in it anyway already over the last, it's sort of been a sales pitch for it. But it actually comes out at 7:30 p.m. my time, which will be, what's that? That's sort of London Open 8. It's probably around about the 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, Darren, for you. So we'll see what happens from that. Not that you're in these trades anyway. Or the AJ you will be. All right. CAD CHF. Let's go. It has come up and at the end of the week broken the last Tuesday. It took out that gap. There was the gap between taken out. The weekly opens here and the monthly opens up there. So are you saying, Tom, potentially it's going towards this monthly open, which is like where this sort of fair value gap is?
Well, eventually, yes. Do I think it's going there? Do I think it's going there right now? I have no idea. It could pull back down to the weekly open first.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's pushing up quite significantly at this time of the day, which is at the end of New York, which is quite unusual. Anyway.
Yeah, but okay, but on the higher time frame, if you go out to a higher time frame, it's actually still in wave 1. of an Elliott wave. So I'm looking for a 60% pullback here. So
Yeah,
it's
it is
actually
too.
on the 2-hour time frame. It's actually in the 61871 zone.
Mm.
So the first time when it spiked, it made a
Sorry, hang on. Say that again. You reckon it's in the 618? It's no. It's, it's nowhere near it on here, unless you change where your fib is. Because from the high there point where it got to the low there, it still only hasn't even made it to 50% yet.
no, I'm taking the larger high and low.
Yeah, which I've got on. I've got
If
that
you
on
open
as
up here,
well. Yeah, no, I've got that on as well.
yeah, okay,
Yeah. And yeah, it's 618. Yes. Now I understand what you're saying. Going towards
yeah,
the 71. Yep.
right. So I'm looking for a turn here
For it to sell.
for it to sell.
Yeah, okay. I still think it'll push up further before it does. I think this is going to push up. I'm just looking at. Oh, yeah, okay. You're saying, okay, it won't break this. It'll come up and then. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm on board. Yeah. Yeah, this will peter out and basically potentially not break the top here. It may. Anyway, if it does, it doesn't matter. If you got a sell set up for it and it keeps continuing up, who cares? That's the thing, isn't it, Tom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no worries at all. Right, yeah, let's move on to KJ crawling. They all look the same. They all have this snail crawl back up. It's nearly to the monthly open. Huh? Again, coming towards the Tuesday box, coming towards the other side of the rail. It's uh, like slow pain, isn't it, Darren? Poor. Yeah. Watching something that was like, well, that was really good to then crawl back. But then you must have experienced this across the majority of the pairs where you get in and then they do the pullback, then they start to drop off potentially.
Yeah.
Or they hit the stop loss, one or the other. That's, but more time than not, they'll turn and come back down again. All right, well, that's the CAD-J. Let's see. Are you in CAD-J as well?
I am, yes.
Yeah, you would, because that would have spiked way out. Is it out of the rail? Hang on, let's have a look. We'll have a look.
No, it's still inside the rail.
Inside the rail, yeah, on the daily. Okay. Right, okay. Just. CHF, JPY, same. Just slowly crawling up. Yeah. Wow, look at the weekly and the monthly are just close together. It's interesting observation, isn't it? Not having seen those before. Anyway, again, we're getting a crawl back up. It's nearly to the top of that Tuesday box here. Will it break it? And certainly broke that one. Will it break that? All right. But it is coming to Tuesday, which, again, could be the turning point where it will sell. Yeah. So you can see, comes to the Tuesday box, bought. Comes down, comes to Tuesday box, sold. Comes to the Tuesday box, and it continued to buy from a buy position, which is tends to be, you see here, and bought and it bought. Yeah. So it doesn't mean that it will actually go in the opposite direction, but we'll see. We will see. Euros. Okay, let's get going through those. Everything in the A, well, it's with AUD and Euro here, going sideways still, right? Oh, what have I done? Oh no, that's okay. I'm just thinking, is that? No, I didn't move it. Did I not move? I didn't move this one here. I didn't move the market open. Rightio. So you got a month open up there, a weekly down here, and it's sort of just, it has gone sideways since last week, basically. The more they go sideways, the more energy they get for a bigger move, either sell or buy. I still think this will potentially sell, but we'll see. It has, in a way, I think it's taken that gap out of there. I mean, even though hasn't spiked particularly up to there, it went to the 618. Your thoughts, Tom?
I'm waiting for it to buy.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay.
You see where it says that monthly open?
Yeah. There's a
fair value gap there on the higher time frame.
Yeah.
It's just too perfect. It's too perfect. So I'm looking for the news to spike it, probably down, and then start pushing back up to that.
Right. Yes. Okay. So it will do a sell until, yeah. Okay. No worries.
That's why I'm saying I'm waiting for the buy.
Yeah. After a short sell. Okay. No worries. All right. EuroCAD. This came down, broke structure, came back up, and it's pulled back down. Potentially, this is because it broke structure up there. Potentially, this is the swing high, and we're now going to sell. And I think that would be. It's hard to pick this one, isn't it? Anyway, we'll see what happens when it comes into the Tuesday. See from that point of view.
I'm in this
up for the sell or buy?
For the sell.
So you're doing a Euro AUD, you're looking for that buy later, but you're in for a sell on this one. Okay. Gotcha. Euro CHF. Oh gosh, this is up 71. Okay. Yeah, this is one I don't particularly like either, but anyway, we'll see. I reckon we'll get a change of direction and a sell out of this one. I think we'll get some red triangles here.
That's
or a red triangle.
Some nice trades off this one.
You have?
Yeah.
As in long term?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite good for me.
Yeah, well, it's up. Look at this too. Yeah, look at it's at the monthly open nearly. Just an observation, that's all. I'm not saying that it's happens to be, but that's fair value gap here. I reckon we'll get up here, get maybe the Tuesday box will get a direction change and a sell on that. Okay. We'll wait for that one. That one's important, even though I don't like it particularly. Yeah, Euro GBP, the other worst one. Okay, we've got a gap down here. And we've got a sell. I might even do that. and it's probably getting close to a sell stop on that one. It'll probably pull back up, and then hopefully on that we'll get a sell back out. What's it done there? It hasn't broken that high, but it's definitely come up to the 786, and now it's pulling back down again. Oh, the monthly opens down there, and yes, there is the gap here. So that's what I'll be looking at for this to sell back down into this zone and then potentially go back up again. Okay. That might be one to watch a lot closer. I'm going to put that on. Put that on that one. Right, Euro JPY. Up past the monthly. Look at it. Applying exactly the same. All the JPYs all look like this, where they're just oh, now we've got a red arrow on here. Okay. So it's coming up there. It's gone past that monthly start. It's the weekly, it's down here. Okay. And we've still got this gap just in between here. Okay. Let's see when it comes into Tuesday whether we get a sell out of that one. All right. Euro NZD. I'm just a little hesitant on these JPYs. They've sort of pushed up so much, but we'll see. There's a little bit of impetus in there. Again, this is sideways, but there is this, it's come back up to that point. All right. It came out of the market and bought. I think it's going to do a pullback first. Let's see what happens on here. And then before we start to buy, you can see it came down to the low, pushed back up, back down, didn't break the low. So I'm looking at it to pull back, not break this low here, and then push up into that gap. Okay. And there's fair value gap up here, and there's a 786, 61. Like if it starts getting up here, it may just sell back out again. Right. Is that what you're on, Tom, or not?
Yeah, I already have my fib on.
Yep.
No, the one from the top of the box down to the bottom, which is actually the new, because I'm going opposite direction, so I'm buying. So that would be 0, and the bottom would be 1. Backwards.
The other way. Yeah,
the other way. Yeah, that's okay.
I get. Yeah, you reckon that'll pull back down to here? That's what I'm saying too. I think it'll pull back down to into this zone and then take off. That's what I'll be waiting for. And I think it'll happen on in that Tuesday box, hopefully, and then we'll start to get that buy.
Right.
All right. Beautiful. Euro Singapore. This keeps pushing up too. The Singapore dollar must be getting a bit weak. I'm looking for it to sell back down, but like I need a red triangle up here for it to do anything. Yeah. Okay. They're really tight. Look at all these. Oh, yeah. Look at all these Tuesday boxes. They're really tight to each other. So I don't know. That one I'm not sort of too fussed with at this point. Euro USD. It's also pulling up, and see how tight each one of these are. So it's just taking out this fair value. That's what it's going to do. pull up here. Hopefully it gets up into here for the Tuesday. Oh, we've got a red, no green there, red there. Okay.
I'm in this for the buy.
Oh,
Work
off
around.
the daily, off the bottom here.
Yeah.
Wow. So you reckon it's going to continue up potentially? Oh, well, it could pull back down before it does go back up on that lower time frame. Yeah, okay. I still think we'll have a sell. It may get up and even break that high, but okay. Right, yeah, that one also too. It's just they're so tight in there. All right, let's look at the GBPs. GA. Now that's going sideways as well, and has for the last, couple of weeks basically. It dropped off nicely at the start of the month. God, look at it, yeah. Comes out of Tuesday box, you have the start of the month, the Tuesday box, and then the change. Like, gee whiz. Now there is imbalance up here. There's imbalance further up there. I think we're on the push back up. Now there'll be a pullback in the Tuesday box again. This is like the euro, and then we'll potentially get a buy out of it. Or are you already in this, Tom?
No, again, I have my fib set up. All I'm waiting for it is to come back down into zone.
Okay, you've got
And
it
if
set up
and if it
from here.
and if it fails to come back into the zone, I'm putting my stop above the last high and letting it run.
Below the low, you mean?
No, you see where your box is?
Yeah, the Tuesday.
The candle high,
Yeah,
which would be that green one.
that one there.
Right. So I have my trade set up down here. So when it comes back and taps the 618, which it just did,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to pull back slightly, probably tap the half or miss it. And then I'll set up my trade for the buy above the 50, or actually the 0 at this point, where that high green candle is.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll put my stop on the 50 for the fib below it. And it shouldn't come back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's going to come back eventually. We know this.
Yeah. But there's so much of a magnet further up here.
Right.
Okay. I like GA. It tends to do these waves. I mean, this sideways bit is just a setup waiting for it to, do the push like it did there or there. GA, yeah. Okay. GCAD. Right. This is slightly different. There is a gap in here. It took out some of the gap, but it hasn't taken all of it out. So I think we're into the sell further. Further down. It didn't break the high up there with that. It's now created lower highs. We've had that Tuesday. Is that close?
See how it came up to that monthly order and bounced off it?
Yeah, look at it. Yeah.
Now it should start working its way down to the weekly open.
Yeah. So I'll be looking at this for potentially for a sell out here. For sure. Like, let's have a look. Oh, that's not too bad. Right, yeah. We'll see what happens for there might be Tuesday box, might be two. That doesn't look right. Looks like too much gap between there and there. I don't know. That's right. No, that's not right.
When I get those in place, I lock them
Yeah,
because
but
I've come back and TradingView has moved them over like 2 candles.
no, well, it looks right to me. 16th, yeah. No, that's Thursday, not Tuesday. That's why it's not right. I'm just, that's why I said that doesn't look right. I know you'd lock them. It doesn't matter to me. I went Thursday instead of Tuesday. Now there is some news here. Oh, unemployment rate. Thank you. Oh, okay. Now that makes more sense. Oh my God. Oh, you crazy, Brian. Crazy, crazy fella. Okay. Yeah. So we've got just before market open tomorrow, Darren, there's unemployment news. So what's the word on the street?
I've not heard a lot really about the pattern.
Okay.
Oh, look.
Well, it's saying that unemployment will go up by
Yeah.
0.1%.
Still historically low, I think, unemployment. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think that's a major issue.
Okay. Whether that'll be a push or not for price, that's all I'm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So my afternoon, I better watch out. All right then. But then again, it's just set up a trade potentially for that. Have you got? Hang on, you would have put a fib on here, wouldn't you, Tom?
Mm-hmm.
From here down to there. Yeah, look at it. It came up to the 88 even. If you moved it up to there.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I moved mine up.
Yeah, I know. Either there. I wouldn't move it up there. It's on the 71, but so you can move them to make them look like anything, but I'm still, like that's the
No,
high
it's
of the
still the most
Tuesday.
recent high.
True. True.
Yeah.
Well, it's 786. It's probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I will say if it goes up into the 88s or, close to the 100, I'll move it up to the next high
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then see where it's at because I'm only interested in this when it comes into my zone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
mean, which is more likely? Look at it this way. Which is more likely to get you a triangle? Right now, if it pops up, where do you think the
Up.
triangle is going to hit? It's going to hit the rail, right?
Yeah.
So it's more than likely going to take, if you go up to the next previous high
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
and move your fib up there, where does that fall in the zone is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because if it does pop up the rail, it's going to come up into this level, not break. Oh, it might break the
It
Tuesday
might break
box.
it.
Yeah.
But see, move your fib up higher to the next high,
Yep. Up over here, which
up
is
over
the
there.
next,
Okay, now
the
look where it's at. Now it's really in the zone. It hits your
71.
weekly open.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the 6-8, now it's pulling down into the 681 half zone.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for a sell here.
Mm-hmm. I would be too. Okay. Rightio. GBP I want to get through some of these. Let's keep going. Interesting. Okay, we're going to do a pullback here. Come up into that zone or not. Where's it at? Oh yeah, we've got a red triangle here. It could push up higher and still take out that Tuesday, but I'd be looking for this to do a sell. It's pretty wavy, isn't it? Um, we'll see. Tuesday here. I think it'll be getting ready for the Tuesday to start selling. There is the gap up here, so it may move up further before it does actually come back down. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. But look at that. Just push back up from there. Market open. Okay. GBP, JPY, all the JPYs. Again, push further, push further, push further. No? Now we're not, oh, you might be getting to see when it comes in. Yep, we've got a red triangle. Okay. Well, over here you saw we got a red triangle and then it just pushed up further and then did a craziness before it dropped back down. So this might just be the start of it. Rightio, GBP, NZD. Okay. Oh, we have a big gap up in here. Now, unemployment there. Wait for a pullback on this before we get a buy. So GN, so in a way, acts very similar to the GA. So if it's waved down, I'll be looking for this wave back up again. There is a lot of imbalance up here and this, so I think wait for a pullback here, get the Tuesday, and then get into the buy for a longer term buy, I think, on this one. Okay, GBP Singapore. What have we got? Oh, where are the rails? There we go. Yeah, well, it's coming up for a potentially a red. Now, it didn't give us one here, and it's sold out. So let's see what happens on the Tuesday box. It may continue, or we'll get a sell out of that one. It may buy further because I think the Singapore dollar's been relatively weak at the moment. So GU, anybody not in this trade yet?
No, I have my trade set up, but I haven't been triggered in yet.
Yeah, I'm in it for the buy.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm looking for but I think it'll do a pullback. We'll wait for the Tuesday and then look for it to go back up. The only issue I've got with it, and it doesn't, if you look at structure, we have the low there and it came up into this area, but it just spiked to the bottom of it. It didn't actually take it out. And then it's pulled back down again and created a lower low. Yeah, see this lower, it's broken structure here and then pushed back up. And it's come up to the top of that Tuesday box. And then it looks like, we don't have, hang on a minute. I'll just change time and back again because the X48 hasn't kicked in. It's having its little, I don't know why it's doing that on this one. Here we go. So it's working its way up to here. It's pulled back a little bit. So we'll just, wait and see on that one. Okay, NZDs, let's get going. NCAD. We have a serious.
Yeah, I mean this one as well. Going nice, quite nice.
For the buy or sell?
Yeah, for the buy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Traveling quite nicely.
I think we're going to get potentially a pullback on this one, Darren. I'm like, there's a lot of imbalance down here.
I think we will. Bit of a pullback and then hopefully it'll continue.
Okay, good. Yeah. Good. Because I'm looking for this to sell out of this.
No, I've been in it since early April, so I've been this from down there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah. So it's probably unlikely to break down here, but yeah. Okay. There's a fair imbalance there. So I mean, I'll be for this for the sell. Maybe down here somewhere. We'll see. Okay. NZDCHF. Yeah, I don't know about that one. There's that little gap in there.
Swiss
We'll
franc's
see.
still weak, isn't it? So
Oh yeah. It's still the Swiss franc. Yeah, it's still sitting down here. Yeah, I think it'll only be a little pullback and then maybe a further push up. I think it will potentially. Yeah, I think it's going up to break this high up here. If I put, I reckon that's where it's working towards. We'll do a pullback and then potentially push back up again. All right. Are you in this one? Did you say down?
no, not this one.
No.
NZD
Okay.
CAD I'm in, and NZD
Okay.
USD.
Okay. And unfortunately, what? NJ for
Well, I didn't take them all, so I've not got that one, but I'm in a few.
okay, that's good.
Guys.
Yeah. So now we're sort of near. We'll just see what happens on the Tuesday, whether we get triangle or not out of this one as well. NU, there is an imbalance down here. Quite a bit. Wow. So it's taken that out. I'm just going to get rid of that one. Don't need that one. This one it took out too. We'll probably get a pullback before a push back up again. We'll see. All right, Singapore, Japanese yen, same thing, just crawl back up. I'm not really worried about. Yeah, it took that imbalance out of there, you can see. Just see where it comes up into the Tuesday box. If it might not break this high here and then go back into that significant sell. We'll see what happens. There is a bit of news. Oh, okay. That's what I said. The GDP growth. Gee, look at that. Minus 0.4. Okay. USD CAD. God. This, look at it. Pain in
Still
it.
in
Eh?
this one.
It's still in it for what?
For the sell.
Okay. All right.
Dang,
Yeah,
I've done quite
47
well
pips
on this
so far.
Sorry, Tom. How many?
47 so far.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Did you
And
say,
Darren,
Darren?
you.
Saying over the months I've done quite well on this pair. It takes a while to get there, but usually, it does usually make it. I'm in this for a sell at the moment.
I was going to say it's
So,
not the time. I think it's getting ready to do a pullback. At the moment, it is anyway. You can see it's already done it. We're already out the other side with the green. It may push down a bit further and give us another green arrow, but it's certainly, I think, more into the buy. Let's see what happens on the Tuesday box and then make a decision from that. I will anyway. USD CHF. Oh my God, look how sideways that one is. There's a little bit of imbalance there. Like it came up, poked into it, and then pulled away. I think it'll push back up further. We'll just see. It's just sideways. There's nothing. It's in the middle of that, I think. UJ, same thing. Look at it. Tuesday did imbalances up here. I think it's got further to push. I'll push back up a little bit. See? I've got no triangle yet. So there's more to push up. USD Singapore. Imbalance up here. It's just waiting. Wait for the Tuesday. And then now, this is where all this US news is. Month on month, Powell speaks, inflation rate. Right. That's where over here is where we're going to out of the Tuesday into the Wednesday. That's where we're potentially going to have either it sell further out or it'll push back up again. Yeah. and that will probably affect UCAD and USD all of those and everything else, the AU and GBPU, and because they're all sort of got this sideways. And if you notice, the CAD's really similar. So this will probably affect all of the CAD news across as well. And gold, that Tuesday, look at that out of there, and then it bought up. It's come into the end of the market, and now so far this week, because we've got red triangle, that's come back down again.
I'm in
So
this
I'm
one
going to
still
look. You are
on the daily,
on,
yeah.
on gold.
Yeah. Longer
What's it
term
doing?
still.
What's it doing on the daily? Oh wow. Okay. So you jumped in after it came out of the rail, significant,
Yeah.
gave us a short, you got into it.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's going to drop out further. You're right. Okay.
Well, hopefully I'm right.
Yeah. Oh, well, you missed the oil one. So,
Yeah.
at the moment, what's Bitcoin is also 63. It's just going sideways. And where's the oil? US oil. Oh, it has gone. Look at that. That might save you a little bit, Darren. Sideways there, mate.
I want to see it
It-
push down now out to the bottom of the channel and then get ready for the buy, hopefully.
You reckon this will? Oh, yeah, it probably will.
Yeah, push down a bit further, hopefully, and then look to buy it.
Right. Well, you've got the green there. So you reckon it'll break through? It's come down and matched out that. You reckon it'll come down a bit further down here?
Yeah. I'm just reading here. Oil futures rise as markets wait for US inflation data.
Yeah.
OPEC countries debate the continuation of production cuts.
Okay. Yeah, if they cut production, the price will go up, won't it?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So what's it? We'll go and look at the daily because that's where it's more of a. All right. So that's what you're saying. Sell a bit more. We'll get the green, and then off it'll go back up again.
Yeah.
It has been on the decline, hasn't it?
Last year it was, but it looks like it's turning, perhaps.
Gee whiz, this is. Oh yeah, March. This would have been COVID stuff here, wouldn't it? COVID craziness, and then they just came back again. That's its high and low just in here. So whether it will break that high. All right then, fair enough. Oh, Darren, we'll be following you, mate. See how you go.
The oil guru.
the greasy hand guy. Okay. No worries. All right then.
Okay.
Is that all right, everyone? We've gone through all the pairs, so we'll just see. I'm looking at getting into a few this week, so that's good. And it has been a quiet sort of week. I'm back into my trading platform, so that's all right.
It's set to liven up, I think.
Yeah. Well, last week was really a bit of a non-event, really, from my perspective, anyway. But with that US news coming out now this week, and unemployment rate for England and stuff, so we'll see what happens. Right out till tomorrow.
Okay.
Take it easy, everyone. Have a great evening.
Everybody. See you.
Or day or whatever it is for you. All right then. Ciao.
Take care, everyone.
Cheers, bye.